Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Weeks Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Weeks Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed. WP Dumpsters is West Frankfort's premier roll-off dumpster service, offering 14 cubic yard containers that are perfect for small DIY projects all the way up to larger home remodels and everything in between. With competitive pricing and top-notch customer service, WP Dumpsters is your Southern Illinois roll-off specialist. Book your bin online today at WPDumpsters.com or call 618 218-0623. Owned and operated by former Redbird Dalton Woolard.
Hal Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Hal Insurance is proud to serve you.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galadich Honda in West Frankfort.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
We welcome you into night 2 of the Midwinter Classic. My name is Paxton Griffith. I'm here with Quincy King. Quincy, night 2 of the Midwinter, what did you see from night 1 that you liked, if anything?
I think I saw a lot of competitive basketball.
Okay.
Especially with teams like Fairfield and Thompsonville. Fairfield from the girls and the Thompsonville boys. I think they brought good stuff to the floor yesterday while other teams were kind of playing lackadaisical.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Frankfurt boys got a win. Was hoping for the girls' side to get a win as well. Just didn't work out in our favor.
Yeah, it certainly didn't. But you had to like what you saw from the Lady Redbirds. What seemed like what possibly might get away from them, they were able to have a much stronger second half and battle back into that. Fairfield's a really good team, and I anticipate they might be the front runners for the championship. Them and Cesar, that'll be a really good game later on in this tournament.
So there's still a path for Frankfurt to get first as well.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to win out from here on out. So you got to play perfect basketball, and you're going up against a Cesar team whenever they do play again, which is not tonight. But when they do, you're going up against Cesar, who they have a lot of weapons. You saw that in that game we both called, and so it's not going to get any easier for the Lady Redbirds. But tonight we've got just boys basketball in action, starting off with Thompsonville taking on Crab Orchard. Don't know too much about these teams. I know Thompsonville lost to West Frankfort last night. Was it by 3? Am I correct on that, Quincy? 3-point game?
I'm sorry?
Last night's game, Thompsonville and Frankfort. That was a 3-point game, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was a close game all the way up. I think it was a 3-point game was the final tally. Frankfurt was down more, 10 in the fourth quarter, and it was not looking good for the Redbirds. But they strived through and were able to come on top of the Tigers who were coming in. Played really well.
Yeah, certainly the game you don't want to drop, especially the first one of your tournament. But we'll take a quick break here as we've got 37 seconds left on the scoreboard. I don't know if we're doing an anthem or what we're doing here, so we'll take a break. We'll come back, and then we'll get this game going here on the Wallace Industrial pregame show. We'll be back.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC. Right on the price, right off I-57.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5. That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
And we welcome you back in here as we are getting the starting lineups. And we are about to get underway here for the first game of night 2 of this tournament. So we are meeting the starting lineups for both sides, like I mentioned. We've got Certainly what I love to see here. We've got number 15 for Crab Orchard, and I don't have a number 15 on the program. So that's a good start. I'd like to see here. No, I was saying there's a starter for Crab Orchard, number 15, and he's not on the program, so I don't know who that is. So call him unknown for this game.
Yeah.
The 4 starters I do have for them is Braden Moosey, Dawson Poland, Fisher Watts. I remember the Watts name. That's Brody Watts also starting.
Had an older brother who graduated last year,
Yep.
I believe.
A couple Watts. I feel like there's been a lot of them here in this tournament the last few years. But we're getting ready here for game 1, night 2. Referees are running out there. We're getting ready for tip-off. Thompsonville's looking to rebound after a tough loss last night to West Frankfort in the last game of that tournament. After this one, we got Cairo Pilots taking on the West Frankfort Redbirds. Cairo comes in. They're a pretty salty team this year, but we are getting ready here. And the tip is going to go to Thompsonville here. Thompsonville looking to rebound from that tough loss last night. Played a pretty good game, up 10 at one point in that fourth quarter, but ended up losing it. That shot is up and good for Mason Marino. That's a name I remember, the junior. Gets things going early here. Nice pull-up jump shot.
He didn't have a bad game last night. I think he could have played a lot better.
Poland at the top of the key gives it to unknown. That's unfortunately we don't have a name for him because he's not on the program. Gets it back over unknown on the left side. Nice fake there, creates some space. Good strong take there, and that goes in. Tough finish there for Braden Mousy. Some nice buckets here for both teams to start this game. Thompsonville working it around the top of the key. Finds a corner shot, shot fake. That is up. No good. Rebound comes down to Fisher Watts. Fisher Watts will bring it up for Crab Orchard here. 2-2 with 6:50 left in the first quarter. Just underway here. Night 2. Watts gets it to Watts. Dribble picks it up. Back over to Fisher Watts on the left side. Looking to create some space. Getting guarded pretty well here by Thompsonville. Crab Orchard moves it around to the right side. Watts gets it at the elbow. That is a nice pull-up jump shot, and that is Fisher Watts there. And the forgotten shot, the mid-range shot there is good. Keegan Kemp now tries his own mid-range shot. That one almost carbon copy of what we just saw on the other end, but that comes down to Crab Orchard. Mosey brings it up, looking to get the offense started here. Gets it over to Poland. Poland back. Watts gets open on a backside screen. Acting like he was going to shoot. That would have been an awfully deep three-pointer there, Quincy. Gets it back out to Watts. Now he will take this three-pointer. That is no good. It's a long rebound. Down to Gaither.
I think both teams really settling for a lot of jump shots.
I would agree, and that's a two-pointer there. He called it a three, but certainly was a two-pointer, and that's going to be a jump ball, and it'll be Thompsonville basketball, or Crab Orchard basketball. Yeah, I would have to agree. A lot of settling here, just kind of maybe just wanting to get up and down here, but certainly some shots that you don't want to live by if you're going to try to win this ball game. It's Crab Orchard looking to build their lead here, up 4-2 early. Over to Unknown on the inside, out to Fisher Watts. Fisher Watts with a dangerous pass. Don't know how that got through there. Back at the top of the key. Husey with the fake, goes left. Tough take, no foul. Rebound comes down to Thompsonville. Regan grabs that rebound. Over to Gaither. Gaither, one dribble, picks it up. Out to Ridgway. Ridgway was able to find an open teammate there, but that shot was no good by Mason Marino. Kind of found himself wide open there. It was just a little too hard. It's one of those you certainly want to get here early in this game when you're looking to score. Could come back to haunt you.
I think it's going to be a low-scoring affair.
I would have to agree. Watts gets it at the top of the key, over to Unknown. Unknown almost walked with it, and that's going to be an offensive screen there all day and twice on Sunday. An Andrew Bogut-like screen. It's a turnover here for the Trojans. 4-2 with 4:46 left in the first quarter. Thompsonville looking to pick up their first win of the tournament after falling to West Frankfort last night in the final game of night one. Kempf dribbles to the right side, gets it out to Ridgway. Ridgway back out to Gaither. Gaither with a fake, couple dribbles, loses it, trying to go up, comes down to the Trojans and gets away with a double dribble there. Trojans looking to get something started here. Couple dribbles, picks it up over to Watts, down to Unknown, and a good finish there. He was wide open for quite some time there, and they finally found him. We are going to try to get a name for number 15 here, as we don't have it on our program. So, unfortunately, we will call him Unknown for now, as that is going to be out of bounds on Thompsonville. Six to 2 with 3:58 left here in the first quarter. Crab Orchard looking to grab their first win of this tournament. Thompsonville as well after they lost last night. Over to Watts at the top of the key. Fisher Watts gets it to the right side over to Fisher.
I just received word that the young man wearing 15 is no other than Charlie Ford.
Charlie Ford, number 15. All right, thank you, Quincy. Glad we got a name for that. Tries to go baseline, is cut off there. Out to Fisher Watts from way downtown, no good. Some more shots here being settled, Quincy.
Yeah, I mean, I think both teams really came out, you know. I like the aggressiveness from both teams, Byron, but just not hitting right now.
Absolutely, and Ridgway got it into Marino. Marino gets a shot up, and I don't know if they're going to call that on the floor or... They're saying 2 shots, yeah, so... Well, they say he's going to have to count the basket. Tough finish there for Marino. He's got a chance for free throws. It's a really strong finish there. We're getting some discussion here between some of the officials trying to figure out what the actual call was, but I think they made the right one, Quincy.
I don't know what other call there would be, really.
That's that. You'd be surprised.
I think maybe an official could maybe show more of that it was an and one.
Yeah, not much, yeah. No one took the initiative there out of the officiating crew there, so it was a little bit of a confusion, but he gets 3 the hard way there, Marino does. Crab Orchard up 1 here with 3:15 left in the first quarter. Left side shot up, good defense, no foul. As Gaither comes down with a rebound after playing some good defense. Ridgway has it now. Gets it up ahead to Liam. Liam gets it into the corner to Kempf. Kempf over to Marino. Marino, strong move, goes up, and that's good. Marino had a good tournament last year as well. 7-6, Thompsonville.
Also on the alternate team his freshman year.
That's what I thought he was, but I couldn't remember. I know that he's been doing pretty well in every one of these that I've seen him in. Thompsonville, along with Regan, has had some good tournaments as well. Some good defense here from Thompsonville. Watts trying to create some space, hasn't been able to. Wanted a 5-second call there, but they don't get it. Inside, tough move, no call. Rebound comes down to Gaither again. Some good defense here by Thompsonville. Trojans looking just to get anything going here, but now we're going to big three-pointer over to Gaither. Gaither thought about it, gets it back to Ridgway. Ridgway gets it into Marino. Marino over to Liam. Liam goes up strong, no good. A little too strong. Rebound's going to come down here to Crab Orchard. Under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. 7-6 Thompsonville. It's been a 5-0 run here for Thompsonville after Trojans found themselves up 6-2. Good fake, goes up strong, and a nice finish there. Nice, slow, and methodical move there by Dawson Poland. Ridgway gets it up, takes a few dribbles over to Gaither. Gaither gets it back to Ridgway in the corner. Marino trying to make some space down there. They work it around to the left corner now. Down they get it into Marino. Marino, one dribble. We're going to get the call on the floor here as he was fouled, trying to make a left-handed move there. Looking like Marino could possibly get what he wants down there until Ford checks back in, which he does now. Should have probably tried to take more advantage of that, having a nice height advantage, but We'll see how that goes from here on out as Ridgeway gets it into Regan, and that is good. Nice. They did that same move in the first quarter of last night's game. Worked just the same.
Yeah, I mean, if it's going to keep working, keep running it.
Yep. 1:15 left here in the first quarter, 9-8 Thompsonville. Another strong take here. Now we will get a foul as he's gone up a few times and hasn't been able to get any foul call. That's Braden Mousy. Nine to 8 here, looking to either tie the game or take the lead here at the line. Just a little bit over a minute left in this first. That is up and no good. So we need a substitution in here for Thompsonville. Ridgeway will come out. It looks like Logan Matheny checks into the ball game. Second at the line here for Mousy. That one rolls around and it's good. Ties the game at 9.
It's a weird spin on that ball.
Certainly some weird spin, and used the rim on both shots there and got that one to fall in the second. Regan gets it in the corner, back up to Kemp. Kemp pulls it out here with under a minute left in this first. Gets it over to Gaither on the left side, over to Matheny. Matheny down to Marino, to Regan. Good ball movement, tough finish to that play as it should have been an easy layup and no good. Watts walks into it, no good. Transition three-pointer was no good there for Fisher Watts. Crab Orchard kind of settling for some shots here in this first quarter. Nothing really falling as Kemp has it at the top of the key with 27 seconds. Spin move, good move, gets fouled, no call. Fisher Watts comes down with a rebound, and we'll see if they try to get a quick one here or hold. And they're going to try to get a quick one. We're going to get a foul here. If you're Thompsonville, you're kind of asking, well, where was that call just a second ago? 18 seconds left. Crab Orchard will take it out here. Moosey looking to get it in, gets it into Poland. Poland gets blocked by Regan there. A good finish there. No, I don't know what we're waiting for here as there was some confusion. 7 seconds left. Kemp tries to go all the way, loses it, and we're going to get a jump ball, and it'll stay here. Potentially a fast break opportunity there goes up for naught as there was some confusion by multiple players.
I think every player on the floor.
And maybe some of the refs as well. Gets it out to Regan for 3. That is a great look for in the half here. Not even a hand in his space, and that 3 falls, and Thompsonville takes a 12-9 lead here after 1. They go on a 9-0 run here, and that'll end the first quarter. 12-9. Thompsonville will be back after the break.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
We are back here as Crab Orchard's waiting for Thompsonville to get out here on the floor for the start of the second quarter. Thompsonville finds himself up 3 as they were down 6-2 at one point and finished that quarter strong there and find themselves up 3.
Yeah, went on I guess you could say a 10-3 run.
A really good run there if you're Thompsonville, and now Fisher Watts tries to get someone going here, passes it up, and that's going to be a turnover here for Crab Orchard, and Kemp will bring it up, gets it over. And that's going to be a 3-pointer wide open again in the corner. No good. Kemp tries to come down with it. Fisher Watts pushes it ahead. He Not able to continue that fast break, but finds the open teammate, and that one is up, and that one falls for Musi.
It's number 5. Or number 4 in white and orange.
12-11. That three-pointer's up, and Banks in it for Matheny. Banks open here late tonight. 15-11, Thompsonville. Watts gets it to Ford. Ford over to Musi, and that three-pointer is up, and that's actually Dawson Poland. We get some answers here. Kemp gets it at the top of the key, gets over to Matheny. Into the right corner. Marino trying to create some space. He's got a much bigger guy on him this time, and that shot is no good as they're going to call a travel here. And she never changed his pivot foot, so I'm not certain on that call.
Well, but it looked like one.
Yeah, well,
So we have to call it.
that's usually how they call it, and usually incorrect. Crab Orchard gets it across the half line here, looking to get something going. Over to Ford. Ford over to Poland. That shot is up. No good there. Long rebound comes down to Thompsonville, and now Kemp will bring it up. Regan's open in the corner. He hit one on the other corner. Can he hit one on this side? That one comes up short. Rebound down to Brody Watts. He gets it ahead to Musi. Musi looking to run. Has numbers. Goes all the way. No good. Ford grabs the offensive rebound. That's no good. Rebound bounded out to Thompsonville, and now Kemp will bring it up. Gets it over to Matheny, who just banked one in from almost the same spot.
Was that Gaither with that last rebound?
That was Gaither with the last rebound.
That's his 5th on the night.
He's doing a really good job on the glass here tonight. Kemp gets it over to Regan in the corner. Nothing going over to Gaither. Gaither thought about it. Takes a screen from Marino. Doesn't get far. Matheny, dribble, pull up, no good. And good decision there not to go for that rebound, as that would have been over the back. And Fisher Watts ends up coming down with it, looking to create something on his own here. Out of control, loses the ball. Crab Orchard really just struggling here after a hot start. Gaither gets it, and now Watts gets the steal. Should be an easy layup, and it is. Fisher Watts loses it on one end, comes back down, gets a steal, and a fast break. That's one way to recover after a turnover.
Yeah.
Very insightful, my friend. Gaither gets it inside to Marino. Marino goes up on Ford, trying to go right at the big guy. Gets it back, though. A lot of contact down there. No calls. Kemp gets it. One dribble. Tough pass. It's going to be out of bounds on Crab Orchard. Kind of looking like chicken with their head cut off right here.
I think every team in this tournament can look like that at one point in time.
I think that's a fair statement. Fisher Watts comes down with the steal. Gets it up ahead. Crab Orchard going to slow it down. Now looking to go left side. Gets cut off. Onto the top. Brody Watts gets blocked by Regan, and that's really did not look like much contact here. And Thompsonville's coach doesn't agree with the call either.
I don't even think I agree, Paxton. I mean, that is a simple. That's a block.
That's another one of those things where a ref is assuming something's going to happen and goes and blows the whistle. And I hate to say, you find it in the older refs more than anybody.
I'd rather you be right and be a little bit late to the call instead of you be right on time with the call and it be totally wrong.
This free throw is up and good for Brody Watts.
That'll be his first point.
17-15. Crab Orchard has a lead again. Kemp gets it across the half line. Looking to get something going here. No 5 seconds so far, and Fisher Watts ends up getting a steal. Brody Watts, my apologies, and now he gets another bucket here after finally scoring. Crab Orchard gets a 4-point lead here with 4:25 left in the first half. Kemp at the top of the key. Gaither now gets it on the left side. Looking to get something going here. Back to Kemp. Kemp a couple dribbles behind the back. Good move. Gets fouled and will get free throws. A nice take there by Kemp. This is Keegan. Kemp here. Freshman. That one is up and good. And that one is good for Kim. It's both of them to go there. It's a 2-point game. Fisher Watts from 3 looking for his first. That is no good, and that's going to be an over-the-back call on Brody Watts. With 4:02 left here in the first half. Been a back and forth second quarter here. Regan will bring it out for Thompsonville. Gets it across the half line. Loses it off his own foot. Now Fisher Watts is battling for it, and we're going to get a jump ball, and that'll stay here with Thompsonville. Certainly not the play you had written up.
Yeah, no.
I hope not.
I know.
3:51 left in the first half. Gator looking to get it in, gets it in. That'll be another still here. Usually gets that one, looking to go all the way. Euros. Rebound falls to Crab Orchard, and that looks like that was Logan Parks for Crab Orchard. Gator gets it on the left side. Slow closeout, takes it up strong, no call. Rebound comes down to Crab Orchard. Fisher Watts now gets it up to Musey. Looking to run, they might have numbers. Tough pass now to get it there. And a tough spot under the basket out to Fisher Watts. He'll take that shot all day, every day. And that one is good. Seems like when he's stepping into his shot, he looks a lot more in control. But we'll get a timeout here as Crab Orchard has gone on a nice run and find themselves up 6 with 3:12 left in the first half. It's 23-17.
Al Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Al Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Al Insurance is proud to serve you.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
We are back here with 3 minutes left. 23-17. Crab Orchard's gone on a nice run. Now Kemp has it at the top of the key, getting guarded by Musey. Passes over to Riley Mullins. Mullins looking to get something going here. Just came off the bench. No real offensive flow right now here for Thompsonville. A lot of standing around, and Marino gets it. Now Gator thought about it. A couple dribbles, picks it up, and tough spot out to Kemp. Kemp takes a three-pointer. That shot looked good. Rebound comes down to Aaron Simic. Gets it out to Musey. Musey looking to go all the way. He's done that a few times, and we're going to get a foul called. Foul looks like it's on Kemp. Free throw up and no good. William Regan comes back into the game. First free throw was no good for Musey, looking to get the second one to go. 6-point lead here with 2:27 left for Crab Orchard in the first half. That one no good. Rebound comes down to Marino. Gets it over to Kemp, and now Kemp will try to get the offense going here. It's been a struggle here offensively for Thompsonville the last few possessions. Really just need anything to get going here. The offense is really running volleyball line to volleyball line right now. Tough entry pass. Marino comes down with it in a tough spot. He's probably fouled there. No call. Goes up strong. It's a good finish there by Marino.
It's a good job to collect yourself and get a shot up on the glass.
I agree. Fisher Watts gets cut off by Kemp. Gets it back up to top. Now Musey has it. Looking to finish off this half strong here is Crab Orchard. Now Watts will take it left side. Fisher step back. Mid-range, no good. Tough shot there. Good defense by Kemp. Rebound comes back down. Fisher Watts ends up with it. Loses it again. Now Thompsonville looking to run. Tough entry pass. Gaither's got a chance to try to finish it. Some contact, no call, Marino battling, and we're going to get a jump ball, and that should go to Crab Orchard. Brody Watts will check into the game here for Logan Parks. He brings it up. Less than 90 seconds in this first half. 4-point lead here for Crab Orchard. Over to Poland. Poland for a corner three. That looks too strong, and it is. Gaither loses it as he tries to get the up-ahead pass. No good. Music gets that steal. Now he's looking to finish it here. Gets blocked from behind. Thompsonville's racking up the blocks here, Quincy. And we're trying to get a save here on Thompsonville, and you don't want to save it on defense there. Out of bounds though before you could save it. Cardinal rule. Looking to get it in here. Tough entry pass, and that'll stay here. It's tough to make that entry pass, especially when you're looking at that the whole time.
The inbounder will have to be careful because you could still get called for a walk in that situation, which it looked like he was trying to get some space in there.
Certainly did. Fisher Watts gets it over to Music with 58 seconds left in the first half. Thompsonville looking to try to get a steal or something here to finish off this half, and Crab Orchard's got a 4-point lead here, looking to build on that. Fisher Watts from Benton, no good. Gaither bringing the ball up here for Thompsonville over to the right side with 39 seconds left. I don't know if Thompsonville will look for one shot here or try to get a quick one. Corner three, that might answer it, and that three-pointer is good. A much-needed three-pointer there for Riley Mullins, the freshman. Brody Watts gets it over to Musi. Musi at the top of the key, one dribble, picks it up to Poland. 19 seconds left. Fisher Watts has it, and Fisher Watts says, let's slow it down and get one shot here. Musi between the legs, goes left. Good take. Nice finish. 3-point lead here for Crab Orchard with 7 seconds left. Plenty of time. Kemp gets it across the half line. Couple dribbles to the top of the key. Pulls up for three. At the end of the half, no good. Tip back. Almost goes in for Regan. This was a nice first half of basketball here, back and forth. And after the first half, Crab Orchard finds himself up 3, 25-22. We'll take a break, and then when we get back, we'll have the Kids Corral halftime show. But it's 25-22, Crab Orchard.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galatich Honda in West Frankfort.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Weeks Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Weeks Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed. WP Dumpsters is West Frankfort's premier roll-off dumpster service, offering 14 cubic yard containers that are perfect for small DIY projects all the way up to larger home remodels and everything in between. With competitive pricing and top-notch customer service, WP Dumpsters is your Southern Illinois roll-off specialist. Book your bin online today at WPDumpsters.com or call 618-218-0623. Owned and operated by former Redbird Dalton Woolard.
Hal Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Hal Insurance is proud to serve you.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
We welcome you back into the Kids Corral halftime show. Quincy, 25-22. Just a little bit less than 2 minutes until we get second half going here. Why don't you tell us some of the first half stats and what you liked from, well, that first half?
I'll tell you what I liked first.
Please do.
Yeah, I think both teams, came out pretty flat.
Mhm.
But towards the second quarter, I think they started getting going, a little bit, and shots started falling, started being more aggressive going to the line. And, 25-22, low scoring first half. Uh, I think I'm going to see it pick up in the second half. Let's see, for Thompsonville, we need more guys in the action. About right now, you only really got Reagan Marino really getting your scoring load. I think there needs a few more guys step up on the offensive end. Crab Orchard, I think they just need to calm down, stop turning the ball over. I think you don't turn the ball over, you'll be fine. We'll do the stats for the Tigers first. Kent with 2, Reagan with 5. Gaither added 6 rebounds, did not score. Marino 9 points, 2 rebounds. Matheny with 3. Mullins with 3. Tigers had 8 turnovers in the first half. Move over to your Trojans of Crab Orchard. Fisher Watts with 6 points, 5 rebounds. Poland with 5. Mousy with 7. The other Watts, got his first name?
Brody?
Brody Watts with 4. Ford with 2. And Parks around the scoring off for the Trojans with 2. Trojans had 6 turnovers in the first half.
Mm. Yeah, definitely a slow start, and that second quarter was a lot more enjoyable basketball when it comes to getting up and down and some shots falling. So we'll see if that continues or if we hit a third quarter wall here and kind of go back to what we saw in that first quarter. But kind of been a back and forth game here, 3-point lead for Crab Orchard. Thompsonville found themselves up 4 at one point as well. So been one of those games back and forth. And like you mentioned, Thompsonville certainly needs to find some type of offense, not just Mason Marino. He's having a great game, but they really, I felt like Thompsonville struggled the last 4 minutes of that first half there to get some type of flow on offense. So we'll see if that changes here as Thompsonville will start with the basketball. Ridgeway will bring it up for Thompsonville. Over to Marino in the corner. A little bit of a different unit out here to start this half, and we're going to get a foul here and some free throws as Riley Mullins gets the start over Gaither here. Nothing like free throws 12 seconds into the new half. See how ready you are after the halftime break. First free throw up here from Mullins. That is good. He had a three-pointer in that first half. A much-needed three-pointer for Thompsonville at the time. Second by Mullins is up and good. He has 5 off the bench. 1 point lead now for Crab Orchard as Thompsonville coming out here in a press to see how Crab Orchard does against it. They get it across. Fisher Watts has it at the logo. Gets it down to Brody Watts. Brody Watts gets blocked by Mullins from behind. In a tough spot, gets it to Poland. Poland goes up quick and gets it to go. But Poland was able to sneak that shot up and gets it in. 3-point lead again here for Crab Orchard. Ridgeway gets it over across the half mark. Reno in the corner. Gets it up to Kemp, and that's going to be out of bounds. Possibly may have been out of bounds on Thompsonville had they not gone for the save there. To me, it looked like it was off Kemp.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what the angle that I saw up here it would be out of.
Ridgeway gets it into Mullins for 3. No good there. Rebound comes down to Musey. He gets it over to Brody Watts. Now Brody gets it to his brother Fisher. Back to Musey. Across the half line. Fisher Watts at the top of the key. Gets it over. Well, I don't know what that pass was. Turnover here. Kemp looking to go all the way. Possibly tries to take a charge. No call. Rebound comes down. Battling for it. It's going to come down to Poland. As there's a foul called. I don't know on who, but it looks like it's going to be on possibly Fisher Watts. I don't know what's going on right now. There wasn't a foul there, and I think he blew the whistle, and now he's just going to try to make a call here since he blew the whistle. There was no foul, and it's going to be on Watts. We're going to get a discussion here. Another one of those moments where you're blowing the whistle expecting there to be something, and there's nothing there. It's when you let them play. So now it will be Crab Orchard basketball, and just an inverted whistle there. Confusion all around. Nonetheless, Crab Orchard has it, looking to get it across the half line, and they do, and that is a turnover, and that's one of those ball doesn't lie maybe moments. So it goes back to Thompsonville. Ridgeway gets it over across the half line. Up to Kemp at the top. Couple dribbles, picks it up, back over to Ridgeway. Ridgeway thought about getting it to Mullins over there on the left side, but gets it back to Kemp on the right. He goes looking for a layup. Reverse layup is good there by Kemp. A good decision there. Didn't rush himself and gets a nice finish.
I agree.
Watts over to Musey. He gets double teamed back over to Brody Watts. Brody Watts cross court pass to his brother down to Poland. Poland now to Ford. Ford goes up, and that is good.
Let's get the big man more active.
Yeah, absolutely. He seems to have some solid touch. He got a nice one to go in the first half there, and his second basket here. 29-26. Ridgeway looking to get something going. Gets it over to Marino in the corner. Mullins cuts. No good there. They don't get it into him. Couple dribbles by Marino here. He goes up strong, and a good finish there by Mason Marino. Musey gets it over to Fisher Watts. Fisher Watts back to Musey. Fake pass back to Fisher Watts over to Ford. Ford now to Brody Watts. Brody Watts goes baseline, and that's going to be a foul here on Regan. Shot fake got Regan to go up, and he came down and made sure he didn't get the shot off. We'll get free throws here. That one is up and good for Brody Watts. Second free throw here, up and good. Goes perfect at the line. Ridgeway will bring it up for Thompsonville. Gets it over the half line with 5:23 left behind the back. Gets it out to Mullins, and that's going to be a Thompsonville turnover. Too much dribbling there. Forces a turnover.
Their ninth of the game. Compared to the Trojans' 8. So pretty evened out.
I'd say both teams have kind of started off this half here a little lackadaisical. Fisher Watts back over to Musey. Musey to Ford. Tries to get that pass in there, and that stood absolutely no chance. Marino looking to go all the way. He just might. No good there. Regan there for the putback and gets the foul and a chance for three the hard way. That's why you always follow the shot. Regan doing the dirty work, and he's got a chance here to possibly tie the ball game up here. Seeing what we saw in that second quarter, Quincy, back and forth here. A lot of shots being answered on both sides, and chance here to tie it for Regan. That one is up and good. 31-31 with 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Musey gets it across the half-court line. Looking to get the offense going here over to Fisher Watts. Fisher Watts looking for anything right now. Not much movement here for Crab Orchard. Back to Musey at the volleyball line. Ford cuts over to another Watts. That's a baseline drive. Tough take. Reverse layup is no good. Ridgeway now has it, and we'll bring it up for Thompsonville with 4:30 left in this third quarter. Kemp goes up for a tough shot there. No good. Rebound comes down to Fisher Watts. Fisher Watts stays with it. Still has it. Some defense here by Kemp, though. Watts pushes it ahead to Musey. Musey looking to drive. Goes up strong, and we're going to have a travel here on Crab Orchard. I didn't see much of a travel there. There's been a few things I haven't seen that they've called tonight, but
Tomato, potato.
Something like that. Put that on a shirt. Ridgeway tries to get it in to Marino. Marino stays with it, gets it out to Regan. Regan with a fake back to Marino. Marino looking to go up on Ford. Ford probably could have gotten a foul there if he wanted it, as he got him on the shot fake. Regan, a couple dribbles to the top. Ridgeway now gives it to Mullins. A lot of one-dribble pickups here for Thompsonville. Marino gets it, looking to go up against Ford, and he will, and he finishes. And that's a 2-point lead here for Thompsonville.
He's now in double figures with 13. I guess he was in double figures a minute ago, but now he's at 13.
Continues on his double-figure marker tonight. He's having a solid game. Good first game here for him. Or second game, technically, I guess. First one I've seen of him. Musi gets it up to Brody Mullins. Brody Mullins over to Poland. Poland to Fisher. Fisher looking to get someone going here. Back to Poland. Musi cuts, gets it from Poland. Tough take there and a good finish. Good no call there. And another basket matches that, and it's 33 all here. Getting some good basketball here. Gets it into Marino. Marino looking to continue his success. Mullins. 8-foot jump shot, no good there. May have rushed himself. Musi gets it across the half-court line over to Fisher Watts. Fisher Watts has taken a shot from the volleyball line, so that's not too deep for him. A good take there as he went behind the back, and a nice floater right before he hits the right block. Some good touch there, Quincy.
Yeah. It's a really nice touch. It was a good drive to the right.
Yes, it was.
Excellent.
Regan gets it to Ridgeway at the top. One dribble picks it up over to Marino. Marino shot fake, gets right by Ford, goes up strong, no call. Rebound comes down, batted around. Fisher Watts ends up with it. Brody Watts looking to maybe take advantage, but decides to back it out. Fisher Watts now has it at the right side up to Poland. Poland, mid-range shot, flat shot, comes down to Regan for the rebound. It's a shot you'll live with there. It's not one, according to the stats, that is a good shot. One dribble picks it up over the shoulder or over the top pass. Regan loses it. Crab Orchard will come up with it, and Fisher Watts looking to stay with it, but now Ridgeway battles for it. Ridgeway's going to walk. And we actually get a timeout first from Thompsonville, and with that timeout, we'll take a timeout. It's 35-33 Crab Orchard, back and forth third quarter, but we'll take a break and be back with some more action.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
We are back here with 1:59 left, 2-point lead for Thompsonville. Or for Crab Orchard, my apologies. Thompsonville looking to score here, gets fouled, and they have a chance to tie the game here as Ridgeway gets fouled on that shot.
The clock is still running.
Clock is still running. No one said anything, and now Thompsonville's coach says something. And that's how you take about 7 seconds off the clock without
7 or 8 seconds gone.
Pass into Kemp. Kemp gets it at the top of the key over to Mullins. Mullins right side. Back to Kemp. Over to Ridgeway on the left side. A little bit of a 2-3 zone here for Crab Orchard. Kemp gets it at the top of the key. Couple dribbles. Tough shot there. That shot is up and good there. A good shot by Kemp. Musi gets it across. We are all tied up. We are all tied up here, 35-35. Rebound comes down to Ridgeway. That's a shot you'll live with, Quincy, if you're Thompsonville.
Oh, absolutely.
Kemp filling it. That shot is good, and he's calling his own number right now. The freshman gone on a 5-0 run here. 3-point lead for Thompsonville. Musi looking to get some space. Now Mullins is all over him. Ridgeway now doubles, and that almost a turnover here. Shot fake. That shot is up. No good. Rebound comes down to Regan, and Thompsonville is getting some momentum here to finish this third quarter up 3.
So I think that's what a good thing Thompsonville does do is when they get momentum, they can capitalize on it, and they really ride it for a while.
They do, and they all play well off of each other's momentum, and that rebound comes down to Marino. Marino out to Ridgeway. Ridgeway one dribble back to Marino. They're in the dangerous spot there. Regan now gets it on the left side. Couple dribbles, picks it up, tries to go up with it. No call. Gets it to go, and that's a 5-point lead here with 28 seconds left. For your Crab Orchard, you're probably going to hold for one shot here as Poland has it at the top over to Musi. Fisher Watts drives, goes up, possibly a foul. That is almost a turnover and was certainly out of bounds there. but no call, and now that'll be a foul here on Poland for Crab Orchard. These officials in this tournament have seemed to struggle with the out-of-bounds line, as there's been multiple out-of-bounds in every game I've been to so far in this tournament. They haven't been called. 5-point lead here for Thompsonville, a chance to add to it here before the third quarter wraps up. They were down 4 points at one point, now find themselves up 5 with 2, with 1. Ridgeway's 3 gets a good look, but that'll be well short. After 3 quarters, it's a 5-point lead here for Thompsonville, 40-35. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back with some fourth quarter action here on Redbird Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
We welcome you back in here for some fourth quarter action, a 5-point lead for Thompsonville, but Quincy and I were talking off the air. Thompsonville found themselves up 10 at one point in that fourth quarter last night, so no lead is safe in this one. Trojans looking to find some momentum here as Poland, the tough pass, but Fisher Watts gets it over to Ford at the left side. Musey finds himself wide open, one dribble, three-pointer, no good. Long rebound comes down to Regan. A good look there if you're Musey, just not able to get it to fall. Ridgeway will get it across the half line. Over to Kemp. Kemp on the right side takes a screen from Regan. Mullen shot fake to Marino. Marino one dribble, picks it up, back out to Kemp. Kemp went on a 5-0 run there to finish that to finish the third quarter off for Thompsonville. Creates some space there is Marino. Rebound comes down to Regan right over the top, and foul, and one.
That was Reagan's 9th board of the game.
Double-double watch.
He already at 12.
Yep. 7-point lead now. Chance to make that 8 as Crab Orchard's coach wanted to over the back there. And unfortunately, if maybe you box him out a little bit more, you might get the call. But Crab Orchard was just standing there, not putting a body on him. And that rebound will come down to Ridgeway. Ridgeway gets the rebound and a chance here for possibly more than just 2 points on this possession. Ridgeway at the top over to Kemp on the right side. Kemp, one dribble, baseline, tough shot, mid-range, no good. Rebound comes down to Marino. Marino over to Mullins. Mullins will pull that three-pointer. No good. Ford comes down with a rebound over to Musey. Musey across the half-court line over to Watts, but Ridgeway came out of nowhere, gets the steal, is going to try to draw a foul, will draw a foul. And I'm assuming it's on the floor. It will be on the floor as this officiating crew's not very good about being vocal on their calls.
You maybe could have a argument there that he was in the motion of his shot. I mean,
I'm all for that. I think that wasn't on the shot. You know what he was trying to do there? He was trying to go for a layup. So
he had the ball up, I believe, when he fouled, and it was in the motion.
Marino gets it left side, comes up short, might be able to grab the rebound, bat it around. That'll stay here with Thompsonville. So it was out of bounds on Ford. 42-35 with 6:45 left. Thompsonville found themselves up 10 last night in the fourth quarter and ended up losing that one to Frankfort. So if you're Thompsonville, you certainly want to keep the foot on the pedal here as Marino was crossed up there with Ridgeway, but they somehow saved it before it was over and back. Mullins dribbles it off his own foot. Now gets it over to Marino. Marino on the right side tries to get it into Ridgeway. No real way to get it in there. Gets it now to the top of the key. Nice entry pass there by Ridgeway to Regan. And that was a good play there. Ridgeway made a few dribbles to get himself at a better angle and was able to get it inside.
I say what's turned around Thompsonville is Regan, who has stepped up completely. He's at 14 points, 9 rebounds right now. Really, the shot was not falling for him, and he's doing well getting into the paint, and it's working out well for him.
Yeah, he definitely got off to a slow start, but it's been a nice job of putting himself back into the offense without forcing anything. And Marino's had himself a good night as well. And we're up 9 here with 6:03 left. And Crab Orchard looking for any type of answer here as Caden Travelstead is now into the game as well for Crab Orchard, the freshman. Fisher Watts is also back into the game. Musey at the top of the key being guarded by Mullins. He probably has a quicker first step there if he wants to try to take that advantage on Mullins. But Fisher Watts not scared to shoot it. A couple dribbles at the top of the key. Gets stopped by Kemp. Musey, tough pull-up shot. That looks short, and it is. Kemp comes down with a rebound, gets it off to Ridgway. Now Ridgway will bring it up. 5:42 left. Thompsonville has really controlled this second half, Quincy. Down 4 coming into it and now find themselves up 9. Marino thought about it. And if you're Thompsonville, just look for some good shots here. 9-point lead. Kemp finds an open lane there, tries to take it, and that should be on the floor. Well, it's going to be on the floor, but another one of those where he was obviously going to go up for the shot there, but
And I think Crab Orchard is just taking dumb shots,
you said it, my friend.
I don't think they're getting any good looks on their offensive end, and I mean, it's really shown.
Yeah. Certainly settling for shots and not looking for the perfect shot. And that's what they were doing in that first half, and that's where they found success. Gets it into Regan. Regan, one dribble, goes up strong. Good no call, but actually able to get the rebound. Bats it around, and Marino come down with it as they wanted a foul there. I don't really think there was a foul there, Quincy. I think there was just one player wanted it more than the other. And now we get a foul here as Musey goes up with it. And so you can complain about the calls all you want, but your shot selection is the reason you find yourself down 11 right now. Rousey's first free throw is up. No good. 46-35, an 11-point lead here for Thompsonville. Deja vu if you're a Thompsonville fan, no? Saw yourself in a similar situation last night. Now hoping you can finish it off.
I think the good thing for their sake tonight is they have so much momentum right now. I don't think it'll matter at this point.
Yeah, you can certainly tell the tide has switched for Thompsonville here, and Kemp gets it across. Musey called for a foul there. We're getting awfully close to some bonus action here.
Was it 35-32 Crab Orchard?
And I believe so. I know it was 31-31 at one point. So
I think it was 35-32.
Yeah.
I think it's a 14-0 run right now for the Tigers, and that was midway into the third, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's been, and
2
we're really
minutes at least.
since that 5-minute marker of this half, it's been nothing but Thompsonville, and now Mullins is going to get some free throws here. He's coming off the bench, the freshman. He hit a big three in that first half when Thompsonville needed, and actually got the start here in this half. First free throw up, money. He's perfect from the line so far tonight.
I think Thompsonville can really work on with Kemp and Mullins coming up when they become upperclassmen. I think Thompsonville, you could realistically make a run for a conference title.
Yeah, and when you still got Marino coming back next year, he's a junior, you know,
Sure.
so shot up there by Travelstead. That comes up short, was right on the money, just short. Rebound comes down to Marino. Ridgway will get it across the half line. Couple dribbles back to Marino. Marino's open. Good decision not to take it. Mullins had 2 guys on him there and ends up getting a turnover there. It was kind of a tough spot for him to get the ball. Musey gets it across over to Fisher Watts. He'll take that shot. This one from 3, that is good. Big time 3-pointer there for Crab Orchard as they find themselves down 10 now after that. A timeout, so we'll take a timeout with 4:32 left. It's 48-38 Thompsonville.
WP Dumpsters is West Frankfort's premier roll-off dumpster service, offering 14 cubic yard containers that are perfect for small DIY projects all the way up to larger home remodels and everything in between. With competitive pricing and top-notch customer service, WP Dumpsters is your Southern Illinois roll-off specialist. Book your bin online today at WPDumpsters.com or call 618-218-0623. Owned and operated by former Redbird Dalton Woolard.
And we are back here. 10-point lead for Thompsonville. Big 3-pointer there for Fisher Watts. Gets the deficit down to 10 for Crab Orchard with 4:32 left in this game. The next foul will send Thompsonville to the free throw line. They are now in the bonus. Ridgeway looking to get it in, and a baseball pass there. I don't know what type of defense that was there by Crab Orchard. That was too easy.
And, full court man, that stuff will happen. Is a full court baseball pass. It works, 60% of the time, all the time.
A tough shot there by Fisher Watson. We're going to get a foul here on Ridgeway on the rebound, so it'll stay here with Thompson. If you're Thompsonville, you're fine with those type of shots there. Make it difficult for Fisher Watson to get anything, and you just got to make sure you're grabbing the rebound. Nice find there. That's too hard, though, on the layup. Found himself wide open there and missed it.
I'd say that is Reagan's 10th rebound. Absolutely, and that is a double-double for him.
Double-double for Reagan. Marino gets in on the inside. He's had a good night. Loses it. Battle for it, Fisher Watson. We're going to get a foul. It's not a good call again by this crew. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Not a good call. And unfortunately, it's been the same one. He looks lost and confused. Musey waiting to pick the basketball up until he has to. Loses it. Almost turnover there. Brody Wads tries to get a couple dribbles. Loses it again. Muse looked almost like a clean strip there by Mullins, but foul there. And if you're Thompsonville, you don't really want to send him to the line and stop the clock from moving. But Musey's shown some struggles at the line so far tonight, so maybe not a bad foul. We'll see. That one is up and rolls in. First is good. That is up. Rolls around, rolls out. Marino battling for it. Comes down to Crab Orchard, and we're getting a foul here. So that was an unfortunate foul for Marino. He was bumped and fell right onto Poland, and Poland comes up limping. First up for Poland is in and good. 10-point deficit again here for Crab Orchard. Plenty of time, though, for them to get back in this ball game, especially if you're going to get free throws and the clock stops. We'll take that every day. 9-point deficit here, as we'll see what the press looks like now after that last possession for them. Mullins, well, they had numbers again if they wanted to try to do it, and that's not a pass that you won right now, and Thompsonville giving Crab Orchard a chance in this one. Ridgeway comes down with it in a tough spot, and a good timeout there. With that timeout, we'll take a timeout. It's a 9-point lead here for Thompsonville with 3:40 left on Redbird.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
We are back here with 3:40 left. Crab Orchard finds himself down 9, up 4 points coming into this half. And tides have turned, but Thompsonville showing some weakness here with the ball, and Crab Orchard's gotten some momentum here. Both teams are in the bonus, so anytime we get a foul, we'll go to the line. Ridgeway looking to get it in, does to Regan. Regan, couple dribbles. If you're Ridgeway, you might want to get out of the way, so he's got some spacing there, but now you get it across over to Kemp now. Back to Ridgeway. For Thompsonville, you just want to find a good shot every time, and that's a foul, and not a good foul, as that'll send Kemp to the line. Certainly not what you want to do if you're trying to come back into a game.
Or throwing the dogs at 325.
Kemp's first free throw is coming up. And no good there. Here's the second from Kemp. He's had himself a nice night, the freshman.
He's got 9.
Yeah, went on a nice 5-0 run there for them to go up by 5 points in the second half. And now Fisher Watts gets it across the half line. Got a chance to go all the way with it. Comes up short on the left side. Rebound comes down to Kemp. Kemp over to Regan. Regan gets away with possibly a travel over to Ridgway. Ridgway on the left side. Back to Kemp at the top. 3:08 left here. Kemp spin move. And they're going to call a walk there. 50-50 on that. 10-point lead here still for Thompsonville. If you're Thompsonville, you want to play without fouling, and if you're Crab Orchard, you want to do the same, but you're going to have to also find good shots while also not settling. Music gets it to the corner to Poland. Poland, couple dribbles. Good defense by Thompsonville. Rebound batted around, comes down to Regan. Regan's had himself a good night on the boards. Regan, a couple dribbles, gets it up to Kemp, and that'll be a foul here. Some more free throws, and we'll stop the clock again. Regan will get some free throws here. First one up. And it's perfect. .11-point lead here for Thompsonville. Second up for Regan. And that is too strong. Long rebound back to Thompsonville. Marino battling for it. And we're going to get another foul here on Crab Orchard. So some more free throws. Refs making sure their whistles are still being heard in this one. Marino taking his first free throw here. Up and no good.
It's going to be a long 3 minutes.
You're telling me, my friend, especially if we're calling it like this. Not a fan of that. Let them play. Let them play, as the old heads would say.
I don't know why we're calling it close.
Rebound no good. Comes down to Regan. Regan goes up strong, and thankfully they don't call anything there, as that is good. 13-point lead here. If you're Thompsonville, don't foul. And if you're Crab Orchard, you're looking for some quick shots. Loose ball. Ridgway battling for it, and it's going to be out of bounds on Ridgway. Ford checks into the game. Logan Parks will come out. Musi looking to get it in. Fisher Watts gets it on the left side in a tough spot. You don't want to be in the corner. Musi, couple dribbles, chewing on his jersey, no good. Ford comes up with the rebound, throws that in. And we're going to get a timeout here for Crab Orchard. Down 11 with 2:26 left. They'll take a timeout, so we'll take a timeout here on Redbird Live. It's an 11-point game. Thompsonville leads the way.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage, warehousing, and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Ridgway will take it out here. Elevator screens gets Kemp open. Kemp back to Ridgway. Ridgway gets it over to Regan. They've got numbers wide open. Mason Marino, you could drive a semi through there. Shot fake, goes up with it. Good finish. It's a can of corn there. Musi gets it across, dribbles, trying to get a left-handed layup in, comes up short, and foul's called by the guy not even close to the play. I always appreciate it when it's the ref farthest away making the call, don't you?
It's not even his call. I
No,
just don't know.
it's not. Must get paid by the whistles.
I need to start reffing then.
Yeah. Home teams would love you. First free throw up, no good by Musi. Second free throw up, rolls in. Back down to a 12-point deficit. Ford is stepping out of bounds every time he's guarding him there, which is technically a technical, but sure they don't know that. Across the half line, Mullins gets it to Ridgway. Nothing but good shots if you're Thompsonville here. Dribbles it to Kemp. Kemp looking to dribble. Possibly a hand off here to Mullins. Mullins on the top. Back to Ridgway. Ridgway fake. Has Ford on him. Ford far from the basket. I'd say he's not comfortable being that far away from it. Over to Mullins. Mullins. Good decision not to take any shots there, as you're just really going to let this time go off the clock here, up 12 with 1:37 left. Mullins gets fouled by Ford, and down 12 with,
I mean,
there's no 8-point shot, so I mean, I get you wanting a foul to stay in this game, but you're not in this game.
yeah, like I was about to say the same. You're down 12. You know, if you can play up defense and get a steal and a quick basket, do it again, maybe one or two more times, then maybe I understand the fouling. I just don't get it down 12.
First one, no good there by Mullins. I'm in the same boat with you, my friend. Gavin Shaw checks into the game for Crab Orchard. Second free throw coming here from Mullins. That's up and is good. Musi gets it across the half line. 90 seconds left in this game. Crab Orchard needs shots to fall quick. From way downtown, that shot is no good. Rebound comes down to Mullins. And if you foul here, you're going to really get Quincy upset.
And Paxton.
Yeah, but I'm going to let you be the angry one. I'm usually the angry one on the broadcast. Kemp gets it on the left side over. Back to Ridgway. Ridgway fake to Mullins. Mullins now gets it. Mullins back to Ridgway with a minute left. Thought about a foul. The ref decides not to call it. Thank you, ref. Kemp goes all the way. Gets hit from behind. No call. Mason Marino gets the rebound. And don't need a foul here, even though they probably are going to. No call there. Good no call. Marino gets another basket. And one thing left in this game is the clock to run out. Crab Orchard's going to try to get some subs in here with 45 seconds left. Musi pulls up for three. No good. Rebound comes back down to Regan. We're going to get a foul here. Quincy is not happy about it. We get a foul here possibly just to get some subs in, but that will require some free throws to be shot. If you're Regan, you're fine with that, adding to your point total. Quincy fuming over here. I can feel the heat coming off him. Usually cold up here, so that's actually kind of a nice relief for once. First free throw's up, and is good. We're going to get a whole thing of substitutions in here. I'd like to ask Quincy who might be checking in here. Do you know who overall getting here? He doesn't have his sheet here. Brand new 5 comes in for Crab Orchard.
Don't blame that on me. The sheet's right in front of you, bud.
Well, I'm trying to get you involved, buddy, with 39 seconds left.
I'm the stat guy. You're the roster guy.
That guy's supposed to have the rosters as well. Long rebound comes back down. I'd like to know how many offensive rebounds they've been able to get here in this one, because they've had quite a bit of offensive rebounds. The only thing left in this one is time running out. End up being a huge victory here, and we get another foul. Some more free throws are coming up. More free throws. Marino adding to his impressive stat line in this one. First one, no good.
Will he?
Well, we'll see if he makes this. He's got a double-double.
That is Regan who has the double-double.
I thought he had enough rebounds. How many rebounds does he have?
6.
I think we missed a few there, stats guy.
Nope.
Second one, no good. Another offensive rebound, though, for Thompsonville. That's what has gotten them this huge lead. And with 20 seconds left, Only thing left is the buzzer going off, and we're going to stay right here after the buzzer goes off because we've got the IBI Management post-game show, and then we got to give out a Melissa Walden Player of the Game. So some very important things coming up here. With 5 seconds left, Thompsonville will pick up their first win of the tournament, a 16-point win. Huge win for Thompsonville. They were down 4 points coming into this half and ended up winning it by 16. If my math is correct, and I did go to West Frankfort, that's a 20-point swing. We'll take that every day.
Yeah, and twice on Sunday.
And twice on Sunday, absolutely. This wraps up the first game here of night 2. Only 2 games on the slate tonight. Like I mentioned, we're going to stay right here because it's time for the IBI Management post-game show. And then we got to give out the Melissa Walden Player of the Game. So I'm going to see if our stats guy is ready here to give me some stats. Are you ready to tell me, Quincy, a little bit about this game?
Yeah, I'm going to start with the losing team, Crab Orchard Trojans. Fisher Watts, 11 points, 7 rebounds. Poland with 9. Mousy with 11. Brody Watts with 6. Charlie Ford with 6 rebounds. Parks with 2 around the scoring off. 13 turnovers for the Trojans. We're going to move over to the winning team, the Thompsonville Tigers. Kemp with 10 points, 3 rebounds. Gaithers, 6 rebounds. Ridgeway had 4 boards. Regan with 18 points, 12 rebounds. Marino, 21 points, 6 rebounds. Matheny with 3. Mullins around the scoring off with 8. The Tigers had 12 turnovers in the game.
It's usually where you want to be as for a high school team, 12 turnovers a night. You'll live with that if you're coaching, but
so you can always do a lot better. The elite teams keep it 6 to 8,
yep.
Probably. I'd say 5 around there for a good night for them.
Yep, and certainly a good night for Thompsonville on the rebound. Bounce back after taking a tough one last night to West Frankfort. So now it's time for us to have our Melissa Walden Player of the Game. Quincy, who is the Player of the Game for night 2, game 1?
I'm going to go with Liam Regan.
Okay.
Reagan.
Yeah.
I think when he started to get going is when the whole team really started to feed off him.
I would agree.
And, everyone else kind of got going. Marino, he did his thing tonight. A good bounce-back game for him. I thought he kind of underplayed yesterday against the Redbirds, but came into here, showed that he's one of the top scorers on this team. Him and Reagan really doing a lot of the workload there on offense.
Yep. So that'll be our Player of the Game. Goes to Reagan. He had a good night. Like I agree with you, Quincy. There, Mason Marino had a good game all the way through, but when Regan got himself going, the team really felt like they took the next step they needed to increase their lead. But that'll be the first game here. It's my only game for the night, so I'll be taking this one off. Quincy and Garrett will have the call for this next one. But Thompsonville takes game 1 of night 2 here at the Midwinter. Coming up next, Cairo Pilots taking on your West Frankfort